My name is Madhumitha and I'm the designer at Arya Trinkets and Threads, where we make ready-to-wear clothes and custom clothes for women and children. Basically, the magic starts with my pen and paper, or rather my iPad and pen. And from there, it gets transmitted to my team back in India, where they get me samples, they get me swatches, or it could be photographs on the phone. And once they're approved by me, we go ahead and get them embroidered, get them sewn. So basically from pen to fabric. For as long as I remember, I've always been in love with fashion. It all started back in the 5th grade when my mom took me to a fashion show, and I've been hooked ever since. And I continued with my undergrad in fashion design, my postgrad in fashion promotion. And my postgrad in UK was where I started loving the fusion between Indian and Western clothing, and I've always tried to incorporate that in my designs as well. Not necessarily Western, but there's always a mix of the South with the North, the designs, the colors, the patterns. So I just try to give a twist to all my designs, and that's how it all started. This is my latest collection, which is called Arya's Chanda collection, and I have worked with a lot of kalamkari and silks and tissues. Basically, kalamkari, for those who you don't know, it's all about hand painting with natural dyes, and each piece of kalamkari art that you see has undergone 21 steps. So it's basically doing the outline and then curing and drying, and then the next color comes on, and then there's another process of washing and drying. So it goes on, and that's the 21 steps that I just told you about. This one right here is a pure Uppada silk in black and white checks, which is very unusual for a sari, and even more unusual because I've used kalamkari patches on it. And I've also brought in the northern element with a nice kuntan border with pearls and dull gold. I get my inspiration from basically anywhere. It's not like I have to go sit in a park, look at nature or anything like that. I can just think of an idea in the middle of the night, and I'm like scribbling it away on a piece of paper, or making a note in my phone. So this is another one of my favorites from the Arya's Chanda collection again. It features a huge kalamkari paisley motif, and I've also mixed it up with certain florals that you can see along the edges. Again, with this, I've brought in the North Indian element with kuntan border in a bright yellow to offset the dullness of the paisley on the pallu. This sari is pure khadi silk. This is how it goes. So that's the pallu, and the sari continues on with the stripes, and then it goes plain again in strategic points. So once you drape it, it looks really, really pretty. And stripes again. And it's this mysterious double shaded pinkish violet, you could say, and the stripes are a greenish gray. So that's what makes this sari really special. Taking on custom orders was a blind leap of faith, and to be very honest, my first custom order, being a bridal order, was humongous. It was almost like I'd bitten off more than I could chew, because I had the bride's 3 main outfits. I had her bridesmaids outfits, which were 12 in total, and it was literally a big thing for my very first custom order. But end of the day, everything worked out perfectly. The bride was so happy, which made me really happy. And I think that's what small things like that keep me going. All these years I've been working for other brands and other companies, but finally this is something with my own signature touch to it and my name to it. So it's selling what I design, which is what really motivates me.